Come sit. You already wore my jacket. It's out my closet. Stealing my. Come on. No. All right. So I'm just gonna embarrass you off camera. Is that what I'm gonna do? Okay. Am I gonna embarrass you off camera? No. No. Everybody, that's my sister Jordan. Everybody, that's my sister. That's my mom as well in the back. Jordan is second team all league in Patriot League in lacrosse at American University. So star-studded.
It's a starter.
I'm telling you, I ain't a big deal. It's her.
Sounds good. Chris
Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Donovan.
Hey.
How's it feel to get this one behind you?
It was good, man. You know, like I said this morning, man, it's always good to play against your guys and have fun. You know, I think the bigger game will probably be when we go back out there. But as a whole, for a group, as a team, we played really well. We did a lot of really good things collectively. Obviously, we shot the ball really well, but defensively, holding another team under a team like this who can shoot the ball really well, can score under 100 points. We did a lot of things that we can point to and look back at and say this is what we want to be as a team. But, you know, for me, you know, like I said, it was just a lot of fun just being out there playing against guys I've been playing with and coaching staff that I've been with my whole career and really helped me grow to be who I am today. So it was fun.
A couple of your teammates were saying that you tried to relay a message about not putting too much into this one game. Yeah. How and why?
I feel like after the first two Knicks games, I started to, like, you know, as a group, we start to hear and there's all this talk and whatever. But I think the biggest thing is to keep the main thing. And, you know, I've never been in a situation like this where I'm playing against my former team or playing against a team that the whole world thought I was going to. So you learn from that and find ways to just be a better team. Because when we played back in New York, we didn't play like we should have, you know, I think. And we take that lesson and understanding that, look, yeah, there's going to be talks about Donovan here, Laurie coming back, Colin coming back, whatever. But we got to keep the main thing. And this is a really talented basketball team that we're going against. And we just got to focus on that amongst ourselves and, you know, just doing that. And we did that. We did it on every single person that came and contributed in the right way, and that's what you want to see out of a team in situations like this. Although we did turn the ball over, 20 times, yeah, but we'll fix that.
Tom Withers, AP. It feels like you've been here for 5 years. Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable if that's what you're saying. I know, obviously, I'm still trying to figure out the highways, but for me, with this group, it feels like I've been apart for a while, and you know, there's, like I said, the city, the fans, the team, everybody's welcomed me with open arms, and you know, the fit was, you know, pretty seamless, you know, and like I've always said, we didn't know what the fit was going to be like, but it's been pretty fluid. And you know, my biggest thing is just trying to be myself, you know, not be anything extra, not trying to overdo it, not trying to overcompensate. And you know, my teammates have really allowed me to be that, you know, my coaching staff as well. And I think that's what's making it, you know, seem so easy and free flowing, even through, you know, we have tough nights, you know, 5-game losing streaks or whatnot, and there's going to be some more tough nights that come up. You still, you know, find ways to continue to grow and continue to get better.
48 or 53 if you had to. Is it nice to have a 23?
Yeah. I was like, man, like we haven't had one of these in a while, so it's always good to get a break. You know, I'm not that old, but it's always good to, you know, put the minutes down. And like I said, to see guys continue to flourish. Jetty Osmond played phenomenal tonight. Karis LeVert played really well. Kevin Love had 10 boards, you know, quiet 10 boards, doing the little things, you know, like continuously. We all know what J.A., Ev, Darius, myself have been doing. Isaac Okoro, like seeing those guys continuously take those steps to continue to get better, because at the end of the day, you know, they're going to continue to push us to get to the next level if we want to continue to be that.
Kelsey Rose of The Athletic. Before the game, you had that moment with Jordan, and after the game, you got to see Will and everything. What was it like, though, in those moments to see those guys?
I haven't seen Jordan in a while, you know, so it's great to see guys like you through FaceTime. I tried to get them to play Xbox to distract them this morning between our nap, because we're all still in the same group chat and whatnot, so still texting them. But it's great to see my guys, man. Like I said, like that's the great thing about basketball, and then these things, like obviously the business part is the business part, but you know, the friendships last forever. The stuff that we've went through as a group, you know, whether it's JC, Mike, the coaching staff, Lamar Skeeter, Alex Jensen, Irv Rowland, Chris Jones, like there's so many different guys, the training staff, like everybody, just being able to see guys, you know, and just show love. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, we're competing, but you know, it's always bigger than basketball. You know, you're with these guys more than you're with your family. So you know, like I said, it's always smiles, it's always love to see those guys. And like I said, it was weird, but it was fun. Like we had fun, and granted because we won, but like just as a whole, like just came into the game just having a good time.
I know it might be kind of funny with your mom and your sister in the room, but your personality, this genuineness to it, JB has talked about a lot. What, when you were younger, like how did you grow that? Where did that come from? Established in her?
My mom right here.
Like allowed that.
One thing is always just be yourself, and I can confidently say that the three of us, my mom, my sister, and not even my dad, like we didn't think this was going to happen. If anything, we thought it was going to be the baseball side of it. But never change, just continue to be this person, a humble person, and going out of your way to just be nice and kind. Kindness is easy and it's free. It's not hard to be kind, and just continue to just be a selfless person. And that's just how I've always been raised. And sometimes we've all seen it. You sometimes see people or meet people. Whether it's an actor, it's a athlete, it's or whatever, and aren't always the case. And that sucks to see at times. I've had incidents where I didn't get my autograph signed, and I always try to go out my way to make sure that I do that for a little kid. And certain moments and certain people like my mother shape you to be who you are, and I'm very thankful because I'm just going to continue to be this person, and it's something I take pride in.
Danny Cunningham, ESPN Cleveland. Donovan, earlier at shoot-around, you said that you kind of let your emotions. Earlier at shoot-around, you said you kind of let your emotions run wild until you get in your car to come to the arena for the game. What were those emotions today?
It's the day and age of the phone. You have your phone. You're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, and everybody. Your text messages. Everybody's in your chat. Oh, do this, do that. But you feel that. You feel it. You can't. I'm not going to just not have my phone. I'm not going to hide from it. You feel it. You embrace it. You see it. You enjoy it. But like I said, you take the nap. You wake up. Get ready, and it's the same routine. And that's what I was saying to the guys. Like, let's not make this bigger than it has to be. Like, I'm appreciative of, the recognition and the anticipation of the game. But at the end of the day, we have a job to do. We got to take care of home court and kind of keep it at that. But the emotions are all over the place. Like, man, we had a great time in Utah. We did so much as a group. It'd be weird seeing those guys on the other side. Then the flip side, it's like, man, I want to kick their ass today. Like, so like, there's so many flowing emotions, but you kind of need to harness those in and when it's time to play. And that's what we were able to do tonight.
Obviously, when you're on a new team, there's a lot of firsts for you. Mm-hmm. Is there any sense of relief that this first is over now?
Yeah, I think, I think the biggest thing for myself in this group is understanding that we can go, to different places and continue to get better. For me, like I said, with having the two Knicks games in particular, behind me, having those experiences and understanding that allowed me to kind of get to this place here, and this game will allow me to get to the next point. So you have those things throughout the season that help you grow as a person, help you grow as a player, help you grow as a team. And like I said, I'm excited we got the win, and that's really my main thing and how we won. We did a lot of really good things that we really, I wouldn't say struggled with, but we weren't consistent with on a nightly basis, and they all came to fruition tonight. And that's really where my head is at. And we got a tough one coming up against Milwaukee, but with this playing against these guys, playing against my former team, man, it's great to get a win, and we'll be back there in a few weeks anyway.
Joe, you had 11 points in the first 6 minutes, and then the timeout, and you're walking off the court. Like, so in that moment, did you feel like you were going to try to maybe stick it?
I can go one or two ways when I get that, like in that moment. But like I said, I got to a point where, okay, I start hitting shots. They're going to make an adjustment. And I had told the guys, especially DG, like, all right, this is going to be their adjustment. I may not try and score. I may try and continue to find it. It may just be a decoy and just stand there and just, come off an action just to run a play. But, like it can go, like I said, one or two ways. But for me in that moment, just trying to set the tone. That was really all that was. It wasn't, sticking it to anybody or just setting the tone for our group. Like, let's just come out with the right mindset on both ends of the floor, come out the right way, because games like these, you can fluctuate. Like I said, they shoot the three ball really well. That three ball can really bring them back into a game, and they cut it close at certain points. So to start the game for me, it was like, let's just set that tone. Like, we're not coming to play, coming here to do what we do, and everybody, we continue to follow suit.
Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. 30,000-foot view. Where do you think you've made the biggest impact on this team?
I would say honestly, as a leader, vocally, I think I've grown. In a sense, in that way, I think just continuing to set that tone. I think I talk more in timeouts than I ever have in my career, and that in itself is not only helping the team, but helping me stay engaged and stay locked in on the task at hand, understanding that we got up 20, today, and I was still like, no, it's not good enough. We need more. We need more. Like there was a loose ball that Walker Kessler had got, I think, and Evan jumped, or I think it was Vanderbilt. Evan jumped instead of hitting first to get to a box out, and I had that conversation with Ev, like, hey, we need to get a hit first. Like keeping my mind in that space at all times, I think has helped me grow, but also helped this team, and also vice versa. There was a screen that I didn't get down to the side, and I heard about it from Coach Buck. Like, all right, cool. Like continuously trying to set that tone. Like I said, offensively I do what I do, but defensively trying to take that step and continuously be able to hold myself accountable. That way I can hold others accountable.
Was that asked of you to be vocal, or did it just?
That's just something I've always been. I think I've done it more so now because I've been to spots in games that these guys necessarily haven't. Not all of them, but some guys haven't been. So I think that's just something I've always been doing, and now more so than ever I've been, just continuing to use my voice in the huddle, in the locker room, and film, whatever it may be.
Okay, got a wrap for Donovan. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Donovan.
Thanks, Donovan.
Appreciate it.